However, political parties have expressed various reactions to the IEC and law enforcement's ability to ensure that all South Africans can cast their vote. This after the two-day special voting process was marred by some disruptions, leading to some registered voters not being able to vote. These challenges came on the eve of the rest of the over 27 million registered voters heading to the polls on Wednesday. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo filed the following reports.
The administration of the two-day special voting process by the IEC and law enforcement has been met with mixed reactions. While some political parties have applauded the overall smooth management of the special voting process, some have pointed to the challenges that threaten to overshadow this mammoth undertaking by the IEC. The DA raised concerns over whether the IEC would be able to fulfill its mandate of making home visits and assisting all incapacitated special voters before its Tuesday deadline.
We're not convinced that in all provinces the IEC before 5 o'clock will make a turn at all those voters at least once.
The IEC on Monday did indicate that those unable for one reason or the other to cast their votes during the special voting dispensation could still cast their ballots on Wednesday. The UDM was more critical of what it described as the IEC's internal shortcomings.
We've had issues. I'm a victim of an issue that happened at Kwapeklanga High School, whereby I registered for a special vote. I got there. I'm not on the MTV. I'm not on the list or anything. And the question is, how many other, ordinary South Africans who do not have the luxury of coming to ROC and reporting these things, who have faced similar situations?
The UDM statement came after the IEC's own admission that it had faced some challenges, including delays in providing voting material to some polling stations. Despite these challenges, both internal and external, the IEC has actually been praised for speedily attending to these matters.
There have been challenges, but we must always put those into context that we have over 23,000 voting stations in South Africa. Even in the best run election, that's going to mean a whole bunch of places where there are challenges. But what's always the measure is how the IEC is responding. And the system is working. Political parties are identifying these issues. They are robustly reporting them to you, the media, and to the IEC.
At its final briefing ahead of the 29th May elections, the IEC said it was all systems go for the 2024 general elections. IEC CEO Simon Mabolo said security would be tight, while power utility Eskom assured the commission that there will be no load shedding on the day of the votes. The rest of the over 27 million registered voters will flock to the voting stations on Wednesday to elect new provincial and national governments. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo at the Gallagher Convention Center in Midrand.